So we're going to be running a ton of errands today, and we thought that since we were going to be so busy that we would bring you along with us. And actually probably a lot of it's going to be me. Well, we're probably going to switch up the family dynamic a lot because these two are going to get dropped off with my mom here in about 5 minutes. And I'm gonna go get my hair done, maybe run a few other girly errands that they don't want to do, like the mall and stuff like that. Then I am allowed to pick Fraser up from daycare about 3. They like you to wait until after 3 o'clock to pick him up because of nap time, so you don't wake everyone up, because he just goes to a little home daycare. So I'll probably pick him up about 3, and Ryan, since it's the holiday week, it's actually, what's today? Friday? Friday. He actually thinks he's gonna get off work about 3 o'clock. So if he does, then I'm gonna make him go to Walmart with me, because it's always better to have a partner in crime when you grocery shop. So right now it is 9:08 in the morning. We're gonna go drop these two off at their Gigi's house, my mom's house, and I'm gonna go get my hair done. First up, getting some cash to pay for my hair. So the next stop is my greatest weakness, Sonic drinks. I feel like I do a great job of not wasting money. We don't go out to eat. I always try to find sales. I mean, we take our lunch to work. Like, we do all sorts of stuff. Hardly go to Starbucks and get coffee, but Sonic is my weakness. I feel like every time I go out, I have to have Sonic. And most of the time, for Lent, Sonic drinks, or actually Coke, is what I give up for Lent. So here we are at Sonic.
Welcome to Sonic, I'm Albie.
Yes, can I get a large Diet Coke with double vanilla? So while I wait for my Sonic drink, I have been so into podcasts for probably like the past 6 months. I just absolutely love listening to them. One of my favorites that I'm listening to right now is The Lively Show, and she just gives you so many different tools and tricks and ways to set your mind in a positive and grateful, and just, you know, really gets you to think positive and change your life. And I just really love her show. So it's 9:49. My hair appointment's at 10, so I have just a few minutes before I have to go in. I'm finishing up my podcast. I was super excited because on this week's episode, she's talking to a guy that is from the Heart Math website. So the first time I heard about it was from my dad, and he works for a company that's pretty big here in America, all around the world, and he is a manager that's pretty high up, and so he goes and travels lots of different places. He actually doesn't even live here right now. He lives in Canada, because that's where they stationed him or moved him. So he's been there for a couple years, but they sent him to a conference and they had Heart Math there, and it's really, really neat. And they teach you how your energy that comes out of your heart can affect your life, can affect people around you, and it's really, really neat, and kind of how to calm yourself down and how all your stress hormones and your heart works together. And then I was like kind of intrigued, but I didn't do much research. Well, last year we actually had a Heart Math representative come and speak to our students at the college that I teach at, or the university that I teach at, to our nursing program, and talking to them about how to calm themselves down for nursing school, for taking tests, because we all know how hard nursing school can be, but also about how it can affect taking care of your patients, and talk to us from kind of that point of view with Heart Math. But one of the things that I really took away from it that I think everyone could really use, wow, I'm getting really dark right now, is they really talk to you about how one of the main things you can do, besides like deep breathing and breathing from your heart, which is one of the main things that they talk about, but is to switch your mindset, and instead of having a negative mindset, have a grateful mindset. And basically, instead of, if like, talking from a patient nurse point of view. If you walk into your patient's room and you're like, oh my gosh, I had a horrible morning, I locked myself out of my house, I couldn't find my cell phone, my kids were fighting, my baby cried on the way to daycare, and now I'm here and I just really don't want to be at work, you can just imagine the energy that's like coming out of your heart and filling the space and how that would affect the patients that you care for. Whereas if you change and flip your mindset and you have a grateful mindset and you wake up and you're just like, I am so grateful that I'm able to take a deep breath today. I am so grateful that I have a job that I can go to that is going to allow me to make an income and feed my family and pay for my house. I am so grateful I have the opportunity to care for these patients and, you know, make a difference in their lives, maybe make them feel better. So while that kind of goes patient nurse, but it could be for anyone. Like, I'm so grateful I have the opportunity to wake up and make my family breakfast and feed them food that will nourish their soul. So if you just literally change your mindset and flip it over to a grateful mindset, it can literally change your life. And it is kind of like an exercise. The more you do it, the more you just naturally start thinking that way. So there's my little tip right now. I think I've talked enough, so I'm gonna go in and get my hair done now. So it is, come on, give me a time, 12:54. I just got done getting my hair done. It looks amazing. I actually went to a new hairstylist today and for the first time, and she was so awesome. Got a little bit of, forgot what she called it, it's not really balayage, a shadow root. So it is a little bit balayage, not so like perfect like highlight, but it will still cover my gray hair that's coming through. That's the fear that I had about balayage. So now I am going to run to the mall. Bye. So I am going to stop and get myself something for lunch now. I know that if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that one of the ways we save money is not eating out, but today I just do not want to go home and mess up my flow of running errands, because I feel like if I go home I'll get sucked into doing something there and not finish up what I need to do. Another reason that it kind of stinks to eat out is because I'm really trying to eat healthy, but I think I am just going to stop and get me a smoothie. Hi, can I get an avocado colada with a scoop of pea protein? That's it.
That'll be $6.50.
Thank you. So I just got my smoothie. I love the avocado smoothies from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. They are so delicious. And now, again, just because I don't want to go home and mess up my flow, I'm going to sit here and listen to my podcast and drink my smoothie and make my grocery list in the car. I know that's a little bit weird, but again, I don't want to go home and mess up my flow. I was gonna do it while I was getting my hair done, but then I just started being like a chatty Cathy and just chatting the whole time and completely didn't get it done. So I'm gonna do it right here while I'm sitting down. And I know this is completely not like a revolutionary idea, but my plan was to make my grocery list while I was sitting there. And if you ever need to like make a grocery list like while you're at work or something like that, if you will take a picture of your fridge, I don't know if you can see that, in your pantry, then you can kind of, it's not like 100% like you are at home, but you can kind of look and say, oh, okay, yeah, I am out of that. So that is my plan right now. I can't pick Fraser up from daycare because of naps until 3 o'clock. So it is 1:46 and I'm gonna sit here, drink my smoothie, make my grocery list, and then I'm gonna go get my nails painted, and then it'll probably be time to pick him up and we can go to Walmart. My other tip for a grocery list on the run is to make it on your phone. I normally like to be a paper and pencil person. Like, I like to mark stuff off with a pen, but when you have it on your phone, like, you have your stuff that you're always gonna get, like coffee, creamer, bread, eggs, so that's like already on there. So then you can just switch out the stuff that you don't need. Like, we're not gonna have spaghetti again this week, so I'll just take off the things I don't need, like garlic bread, spaghetti, and that way like half my list is already done before I even start. I'm here to get my nails done. It is 2:09, so I have about 50 minutes until I can go get Fraser, so I'm gonna go get my nails painted. And this video like is hilarious because I'm always in my videos like, I paint my own nails to save money, I don't go out to eat to save money, and I have gone out to eat today and now I'm going to get my nails painted. But this is just another little mommy tip. You do not have to pay for a manicure, and I normally don't because I do my manicures myself at home, and if you just go and ask for a polish change, it's like half the price of a manicure, and they will still cut your nails and still file them. They just don't do like the soaking, the massage, and cutting the cuticles, so it still looks really good, and it's only like $6 where I live, so it's almost worth it sometimes just to pay the $6 and go and get someone else to paint your nails. And whatever magic nail polish they use ends up staying on a lot longer than mine. So I'm just gonna go get a quick little polish change just because it's a mommy day, and that's it. Just got my nails done. They are blue. Never had blue nails before, but I saw it on Instagram and I thought it looked really neat. It is OPI, the eyes have it. So we made a little detour on the road to going to get Fraser. Ryan got off early since it's a holiday weekend. They shut down early, and so he's gonna come and do Walmart with us. Fraser, what do you got? $237 for us is like unheard of, completely unheard of. We really just had to get a few little extra things. We had a lot of meat left over, so that's why it wasn't about $300, which is what we normally spend, which I don't think that's too bad considering we don't eat out. That's basically all of our lunches, all our breakfast, all our food, all our coffees, diapers, any toothpaste, toilet paper, cleaning stuff, anything. We normally spend about $300. So it's really not that bad, but today we only spent $237, got Fraser's daycare money out. So that is it. I hope someone's car alarm's going off. It was not us, I promise. So I hope you enjoyed following along on my day today. We're gonna go home and put these groceries away, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.